Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Karishma and in today's video we are going to discuss 10 important tips in order to improve your English. If you are learning English, if you are on your journey, 100% watch this video and I am giving you guarantee that this video will be surely helpful for you because I have covered almost everything in this one video. Video might get longer but do not skip and watch till the end. So without getting further delay, let's get started. So very first point is that before starting this language, just know the importance of this language. What does that mean? It simply means that why are you learning this language? Is there any purpose behind this? And or you are learning just because everyone around you is learning this language? Are you giving this language extra hype that without this you cannot survive or something like that? Okay, so my point is that you should know the accurate reason why are you learning. There should be purpose, there should be a goal behind learning this language. Then only you will put your 100% effort into that. Let me give you my example. I have to become a good advocate. For that I am learning English. Similarly, there must be a purpose in your life for learning English. Once you know that purpose, I am giving you surety you will put 100% effort into that. If you have no purpose in your life and you are learning this language because all around you are learning English, then I don't think that you can learn this language so easily. Let's move on to the second point, which is also very important. Second point is that do not get judgmental if somebody is correcting you. If somebody is correcting you, it does not always mean that they are pointing you out in a negative way or they are making fun of you. They may really want you to speak better English and that is the reason they are correcting you. Even if they are not have that mentality, just you should take them positively. I'll give you a practical example again of mine. I am a YouTuber. You always comment me. Many of you correct me many times in my comment section. But this is my positivity that I have never offended by those comments because I know that you are doing it because you really want me to speak well. I know that. Similarly, this kind of positive attitude you should carry. Then only you will be able to achieve something, achieve your target. Let's move on to the third point. My third point is that you should immerse into the English language. Immerse yourself. Just, immersing means English should be everywhere. You should not focus on one particular aspect of learning English. You should focus all four aspects of learning English. For example, reading, writing, speaking or listening. All four aspects are really important while you are learning English. I know you should more focus on listening and speaking, but yes, along with that you should focus on reading and writing as well. They can also play important role in your English communication. Reading helps you to build vocabulary, writing helps you to give you a good structure, good way of presenting yourself. By writing you can think what you should write, and by the writing gradually you will be able to understand that okay, this sentence should be presented in this manner, then it looks more formal. This is what you have to do. Let's move on to the fourth one. Fourth one is also important. Try to build vocabulary from day-to-day conversation. Do not pick random vocabulary to learn. You may never be able to remember them. Trust me, if you really want to improve your vocabulary, just pick those vocab from your day-to-day conversation. If you're having conversation with someone and you stuck somewhere, you did not find the word, after that conversation just go Google, find out what was the word you were looking for. Remember that because that is the word which is going to be used again in your conversation. Try to use those kinds of words. Try to learn those kind of vocabulary which is helpful in your day-to-day conversation. Do not hop into the directly like critical vocabulary or open dictionary or start learning from dictionary. No, don't do that. That will never help you. So fifth point is that try to enjoy the process of whole learning. See, enjoyment is really important. Whatever work you do with enjoyment, you give your 100% effort into that. That is really important aspect of learning English. If you're not enjoying the process, you may not able to put your 100% effort. If you're not putting any effort, how will you be able to learn English? As simple as that. If you do something which gives you enjoyment and you feel happy doing that, then only you will be able to learn that. For example, if I am watching a movie and if I have no interest in that movie and somebody is asking me about anything that movie, I may not able I may not be able to explain anything about that. But if at the same time I'm enjoying that movie, I am watching my favorite movie Jab We Met, and if anybody asks me anything, I am able to answer. I am able to answer everything if somebody is asking. If somebody asks me anything related to that movie. Similarly, the process is going on. If you are learning English, if you will enjoy it, you may be able to remember all those learnings in your mind for a longer duration, for always you can say. But if you're not enjoying it the same, you feel it, you find it boring, you may not able to remember that, you may not able to improve that, you may not able to put your 100% effort. Let's move on to the sixth point. Sixth point is that you should start using English in your daily life. Make it your daily routine. Start speaking with your kids, your family, your friends. In short, you should never skip a chance of speaking someone. Let me give you a very practical example of that. Usually, like on daily basis, we received a lot of calls from banking sector, insurance sector, property dealers, and many more. What I used to do, I always pick those kinds of call and have conversation in English as long as I can. You know what? Just without spending any money, you are getting free talk time, you can say. You can speak with them freely, and they are very good with their language. These sectors are very, carefully hire their employee. They only hire those kind of people who can speak good English, because everyone knows for marketing, and this is the time when everyone speaks English. So that is why these people are very well in speaking English. Do not cut those calls. Just take benefit out of those calls. Just talk to them. They will also feel happy sometime, because generally what we do, we disconnect. Many of us, we do this. So we have to admit this fact that yes, we disconnected those calls, but from now onwards, whenever you will receive any call, any such call, you are not going to cut it. You must have to receive that call, and you have to make 15-minute conversation, that too in English. Then only it's gonna help you. So yes, daily, other than that, whatever like you do on daily basis, like self-talking you can include. Whenever you're sitting, you're empty, you're idle, just start talking to yourself. Whenever you're thinking something, just start thinking in English. If you see kid around you, just ask something in English. This is how it will come in your habit. Let's move on to the seventh point, which is also an important point. So my seventh point is that you have to listen actively. Whatever you are listening, as you all know that listening is really important while you're learning English. But it does not only mean that you just started your TV, or you started your phone and YouTube, and you're doing something else, and you're 100% of your mind is somewhere else. That is not called active listening. Active listening means that you're listening each and every word the other person is talking, or whatever you're watching with 100% concentration. That is really important at the beginning. Maybe once you will be at intermediate level, then the 50% concentration can also help you. But at the beginning, you should devote your 100% concentration into that particular listening. So listen actively, participate in listening. How you can participate in listening? If somebody is telling you something, you can repeat after that. I will tell you one of my personal example. When I used to listen Alina Rai's video, I have had this habit that I used to repeat every single word she is speaking. This is a really good practice. This is really a good practice if you really want to improve your English. Speaking is the best way, and if you listen something and then you repeat something, then will give you a good confidence also. That will also make you habitual of repeating those words. So this is what you should surely do. Let's move on to the next point. Eighth point is that observe everyone speaking in front of you. I will give you my practical example in that. When I was working in the law firm, I used to commute daily via metro, and I had seen a lot of people talking to each other, like their daily conversation, regular conversation in English, and I have had this habit to listen them. Now I am not traveling in the metro, so I am not getting chance to listen their conversation. But yes, people who are commuting via metro, train, or any other transport where you will get the chance to listen somebody else speaking, you can simply just observe them, how they are speaking, what are the expressions they are using while communication, because everything is equally important while you are speaking. It does not really mean that you speak like a robot. If I will sit like a robot and speak without expression, how do you feel? I know that you don't feel good, and you do not even want to watch my video. So facial expressions, the way of presenting yourself is also important while speaking. So always observe that how the other person is talking, what is the style of other person speaking. You may like someone's style, or you may not like at the same time. So this is what you have to choose, like what kind of style you should carry on. Every person has a unique different style of speaking. Like I have a different style of speaking, other YouTuber has a different style of speaking. So it's totally up to you whose style you like most. So observe everything and choose accordingly and try to be like them. It will help you. Let's move on to the 9th point. Consume lot of English content. Now again, this is a kind of repetition of all my points, that consume. How you can consume? By listening. If somebody is talking, you can consume that content. Try to consume lot more content. The more you will consume, 100% it is, I'm giving you surety that you will be able to speak early. The more you listen, the more you will able to speak. So try to consume a lot of English content. At least spend 2 to 3 hours in a day with English language. Spend means, I am not saying that you should only listen. You can include your self-talking into that. If you're sitting in the room, just start talking to yourself. Whatever topic you feel, whatever topic, if you want some easy topic, give yourself an easy topic and start speaking on that particular point. That will surely helps you. Let's move on to the next point. It is very important. Learn something every single day. This is very important. कहते हैं ना, बूंद बूंद से गढ़ा बढ़ता है. So this is how you have to do it. You have to make your own vocabulary day by day. It is really important to learn something new every day, at least a new word. So after 30 days, you will have 30 new words. You will be going up by doing this. So yes, this is all for today. I hope you like this video. I did not give you very long explanation of every point because this video may get longer, and that is why I explained you in a very short. But I hope you understand what I am trying to convey to you. And if you really like this video, then subscribe my channel, watch my other videos too. They are very helpful. Thank you so much for watching.